Welcome back to the news at 10. As the race to the Bayelsa elections heat up, more accusations of plots to rig the process continue to rage. This time it's coming from the People's Democratic Party. The state chapter told journalists about an attempt by the All Progressives Congress to scuttle the elections. The director of publicity of the Bayelsa Restoration Campaign Organization accused the APC of conniving with the Independent National Electoral Commission and has urged the president to intervene so the process is not compromised. And the candidate of the All Progressives Congress in the December 5th governorship election in Bayelsa State, Sylva, has launched his campaign in Sagbama area of the state. The former governor, who has presented the flag of the party, promised that if elected, his administration will return prosperity to the people of the state. He pledged that the empowerment of the youth in the state will be the focus of his administration. Our correspondent Amaka Okafor reports.
Mr. Sylva arrived in the venue of the campaign to the embrace of the All Progressive Congress national leadership, led by the chairman of the party, Chief John Oyegun. Shortly after his arrival, Mr. Sylva and the leaders of the All Progressive Congress make their way to the podium for him to formally accept his nomination. First, the flag of the party was handed over to him, while a minute of silence was observed in memory of the former governor of the state, Dimipriye Alamesia.
May his soul rest in peace.
With that done, it was time for some music and dance. And then it was followed by speeches. Mr. Sylva promised the people of the state that the next 4 years will be a prosperous one if elected. He also promised to ensure that every Bayelsan is adequately empowered, while also ensuring that infrastructures are no longer neglected in the state.
Government, especially democracy, is about the people. It is sometimes defined as government of the people, for the people, by the people. So this government is about you. I will not want to make you to become spectators in my government. If I build a flyover, you must have the cash to drive on the flyover. We are coming here to bring prosperity to you, to empower you, the people, especially the youth.
Other leaders of the party also added their voice to the aspiration of Mr. Sylva. The campaign afforded the party the opportunity to formally welcome the MPs from the People's Democratic Party, led by a member of the Bayelsa State Executive who resigned on the morning of the campaign.
I will hand over this room symbolically to the leader of the MPs, the former member of the State Executive of the PDP. Welcome to APC.
The campaign will now be taken to the rest of Bayelsa State with the hope of getting enough support which will translate to vote enough to return Mr. Sylva as the governor of Bayelsa State. Amaka Okafor, Channels Television News.
Look at some business news for the day. Here's Harriet Agbenyi.
You first. First Bank.
Thank you, Ijoma. There was a mild drama today at the Senate as the upper house sat to approve a $200 million World Bank loan for Lagos State in accordance with President Buhari's request on September 29th. But Senator Oluremi Tinubu, representing Lagos, attempted to support approval of the loan, but it appeared her microphone was not working and she moved from seat to seat to find a working microphone, ending up on the Deputy Senate President's seat. And this did not go down well with some senators who insisted it was against the rules of the Senate for her to speak from the Deputy Senate President's seat. Well, after that was addressed, Senator Danjuma Goje cautioned against what he termed frivolous approval of loans for state governors, but Senate President Dr. Bukola Saraki maintained that loans which would aid infrastructural development should not be condemned. Ford Motor Company, in collaboration with her local partner, Coscharis Motors, has unveiled the first ever Ford vehicle built in Nigeria from their SKD plant in Ikeja, Lagos. The Ford Range pickup was unveiled at a media event organized at Coscharis Ford showroom, Awoyaya, Lagos. The president and CEO of Coscharis Group assured Nigerians that the quality of the locally assembled Ranger is same as any Ford Ranger built anywhere in the world. Business News correspondent Bolaji Akinwale reports.
It is described as a trailblazer in Nigeria's automobile industry. Coscharis Motors has again recorded a milestone as the first to locally assemble a pickup Ranger in the country. The president and chief executive of Coscharis Motors, Mr. Cosmas Maduka, talks about the importance of assembling the first Ford pickup Ranger in Nigeria.
We've just produced pickup Ranger 4x4 all-wheel drive that can take all terrain. The factory where we are producing today also have capacity to produce 4x2, but what we are launching today is 4x4. Ranger pickup that can take you at any terrain, regardless of the terrain. This pickup has the capability to take you across the place.
The Ford pickup Ranger comes with supreme quality that matches those assembled in other parts of the world.
The entire Ford production system in terms of quality, in terms of safety, is being deployed in the assembly plant. There is not going to be any iota of difference between the Ranger that you will find in South Africa, in Europe, in America, or anywhere in the world.
It's a great platform. We introduced it about three years ago, and it's contemporary, it's efficient. We've implemented all of the Ford efficiency processes here in Nigeria, so we feel like it provides a fantastic value for our customers in Nigeria.
And the deal is sealed to assemble more of this pickup Ranger. With the launch of the new Ford pickup Ranger, Coscharis Motors has shown leadership in going further beyond car dealership, but in manufacturing, a step that is expected to move Nigeria's auto industry forward. Bolaji Akinwale for Channels Television News.
Bolaji Akinwale also has a summary of today's trading figures, where we see bearish sentiments extend its hold on the equities market. The key benchmark index lost another 47 basis points to close at 28,219.44.
The BS maintained the grip on the Nigeria equities markets as key indicators ended midweek session on the negative note after shedding 0.47%. The key broad index declined to 28,219.44 with a lower market capitalization of 9.7 trillion naira. 25 stocks got the cold shoulder from investors, and they include Fort Oil, Nigeria Breweries and Okomo Oil in the top 3 category. Investors favor the shares of Seplat, Berger Paint and Ashaka Cement. On the volume chart, bank stocks were the major contributors, with FBN Holdings churning out the highest shares at 53.21 million. At the end of the session, volume of shares traded came in at 143.69 million, valued at 1.45 billion naira, and exchanged in 2,406 deals. And that's it on the stock market report. I am Bolaji Akinwale.
Well, thank you, Bolaji. Of course, let's take a look at some of those markets we track here. Global markets, U.S. equities closed higher today as investors digested the release of the Federal Reserve's October minutes, which show that the central bank's most important members believe a rate hike might be appropriate next month. That's it on Business News. The rest of the news at 10 continues in just a moment.
You first. First Bank.
To celebrate its 60 years in Nigeria, dairy company Friesland Campina Wamco Nigeria PLC, makers of Peak and 3 Crowns milk, have launched Peak Wazobia and a range of other products. Ranging from 10 to 50 naira, these products are designed to support the fight against malnutrition by providing the same quality that the big size offers. Our correspondent Orolu Ashonibare reports.
The first person I would like to invite.
The discussion that heralded this event may have been someone saying, I think it's about time we started offering new pocket-friendly products to our customers. Because that is exactly what Friesland Campina Wamco Nigeria PLC, makers of Peak and 3 Crowns milk, is responding to. So now, for a price as low as 10 naira and not more than 50 naira at retail prices, both products can be conveniently purchased. Because, as the company's managing director emphasizes, milk is a major contributor to longevity.
Nigerian life expectancy today is abysmally low at 52 years. Dutch life expectancy is, any guesses? 82 years, average life expectancy. And various studies have shown that milk in the Dutch diet has a lot to do with these positive developments. And I think we have to start changing our habits, especially our eating habits, but also our lifestyle habits now, if we want to secure the future health of our children.
But will this reduction affect the quality of the product?
The product that we have in the small unit packs is the same milk that you would get in a regular tin. We have not reduced the quality of our products because Peak or 3 Crowns is known for its best quality, and we have ensured that the best quality goes to each and every mouth of our beloved country.
Friesland Campina Wamco Nigeria PLC prides itself in its 60-year tradition of nutritious products and plans to do even more to provide quality at very minimal costs. Orolu Ashonibare, Channels Television News.
Still ahead on the news at 10, Sepp Blatter and Michel Platini lose their appeals against 90-day ban slammed on them by FIFA Ethics Committee. And that will be on sports. Do stay with us.